All right, man. So I've been here in Knoxville all weekend long. Kind of, how was the visit for you? What did you think about the Tennessee coaching staff?
Since there's a new staff and everything, the coaches are amazing. I mean, they have always been honest with me, really straight up, honest. Never really had any like an I don't know moment with them. They've always been real with me. Visit itself, hung out with the players. They really said they love the coaching staff here. After everything that's been going with the changes in the staff, the changes in the way they do things, and the changes in just the program itself, they really said they really love it here. So.
What kind of were the players saying about all these changes, kind of the new regime and the program? What did they tell you about what's going on now?
Personally, I had Kingston Harris, he's an offensive lineman here. He definitely said that the biggest thing about it is that there was more of a family environment, more of a brotherhood. Coaches were more of like that teacher, more of the family environment compared to the last coaching staff. He was more like a military camp, But he definitely said it was more of a family feel. The environment has definitely brought the team closer to each other, and I feel like I agree with him 110%.
Did Tennessee kind of help themselves out a lot this weekend in your eyes?
Oh yeah, for sure. They definitely did a lot in my eyes personally, and it's definitely going to help me, go forth and kind of mellow out and kind of see exactly where I want to go.
Is this your first official, is that right?
Yes, sir, it is.
So are you going to take another one maybe next weekend or anything, or do you not have anything else planned right now as far as
as of right now, nothing's on the table, but if something does pop up, I'll be sure to let you know.
I got you.
What were some things you were looking for in Tennessee coming into this weekend that maybe you got answers to?
It definitely was players, just to see how the players feel about everything, because, the biggest thing about it, if you go into a school, is you're going to be playing with some of these guys. So if you go somewhere and, players like, I don't really know, man. It's like, it's cool here, but, I just came here just because. It's like, that doesn't really help me, you feel me? So I think the biggest thing for me was I just wanted to make sure that these players, feel comfortable coming here and made their decision coming here. And they were genuine in it, and they love this new coaching staff and love what they do every day. So.
Spending a lot of time with Coach Ellerby, I would assume watching some film, talking about how you may fit in this offense and the way he wants to do things. What was his message to you?
His message to me was I'll be definitely since I'm so wide, heavy, great base, great power. He said most likely I'll be a guard. Just keep on working during this off season or during this season, and then I'll eventually go from guard to being a tackle to being both. So that's personally what I want. I want to be a player that can play both, both guard and tackle. And but for now he says, he's using me as a guard that can really open up, make the lanes for his running backs, and get upfield in that fast offense.
I know you were here last week for the unofficial. How was this week different? Did you get to know more about the city, the area, or what did you kind of find out?
I definitely got a better feel for the city itself and just the all-around environment. When you go somewhere one time, leave, and you come back another time, it's kind of like you don't really get to know the place. But at the same time, you start to understand, okay, this is here. Once you've been there a couple times, I think this week really helped, getting to know the environment itself. So where the schools around, what places can you go? Where place would you go for your academics? Where would you stay if you were to come here? Those types of things, and those are just the questions I had that I got answers to.
So it made you feel a lot more comfortable here.
It made me extremely comfortable. Yeah.
So, what's your plan now for announcing, making a decision? Do you have an idea of how much longer you want to look around, wait, or what's kind of your plan coming away? I know you mentioned the other day maybe wait until August. Do you think you'll still wait a few more weeks, or what's the thought?
Definitely after thinking about it and looking at it, I'll definitely probably wait a couple more weeks. And then after these couple weeks pass by, sit down, chat with my family, and then make my final decision. That definitely would be the goal. So, it could be, who knows, man, it could be the end of this month, it could be the beginning of, July, but at the end of the day, I'm looking at a couple weeks from now. So
you mentioned that you thought the official visit would maybe push Tennessee up to the front. I guess is it safe to say they're your leader now, or are they just one of the teams you're looking at? Where do you say they stand coming away from here?
Oh, they're definitely boosting themselves to the top of my list right now. So right now, I'll definitely be looking deeper into them, and as time goes on, I'll definitely make my decision.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.